Mic drop. Sorry, guys.
There we go.
Let me just attach my mic. Welcome in. Make sure to thumbs up the video. And let me just get set up here. Okay. We're gonna get started in just a second. Let's see if my mic will stay still this time. Okay. Alright. While we wait for more people to join in, I'm just gonna do a nice energy cleanse and protection for everyone joining the live in this room or watching this live on the replay. Okay. But first, let's go, let's go and let go of any negativity, worry, doubt, fear, stress, anxiety, anything that no longer serves us for our greatest and highest good. We're gonna just take a deep breath in, and at the sound of the bowl, we're gonna let it go. Okay. Alright, next up I'm going to ask Spirit Team, Angels, Ancestors, Ascended Masters, Guardians, Guides, Highest Self, all celestial beings, energies, and entities that are for our greatest and highest good, to put a bubble of light and love and protection around us that only allows our most highest frequencies and the most our most highest self to penetrate through. Everything else must be blocked out. Do not let any low vibrational or negative energies penetrate through. And to keep our readings most accurate, clear, and concise. Okay, and also put a shield around us to protect us from any low vibrational energies or entities. So more to be. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Hi, MJ. We're just doing the energy cleanse. You're right on time. I just got started. And you are first on the list. Okay, right now we're gonna do the breath of life. So you're basically going to say each phrase. Sorry, I had like 5 cups of coffee today, so I'm like all over the place. But yeah, each phrase 3 times. Take a deep breath in, hold it for 7 seconds, and then let it out slowly. And push that energy into your heart chakra, okay? So yeah, our first phrase is I love myself. I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And push it into your heart chakra as you exhale. Alright, next one up is I trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Let it out. Push it into your heart chakra. Next one, I honor myself. I honor myself. I honor myself. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Let it out. And push it into your heart chakra. And last one, I value myself. I value myself. I value myself. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Let it out. And push it into your heart chakra. Okay, let's get started. I don't know how long I can stay on today. I do have a healing session to do. And whenever I get a phone call, I think I will probably have to come off unless that person is willing to hear me be on live. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hi MJ, how are you doing? If you are just joining the live, make sure to thumbs up on your way in so that it can reach the people that it needs to, so that whoever needs to be here will be here. And if you want a free card pull, all you need to do is leave a comment down in the chat so that I know you're here and that you want a card pull from me. Otherwise, just sit back, listen to the music, vibe and chill, and see what messages resonate with you. As always listen to your intuition. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. And only take what resonates, okay? And let go of the rest. Before we get started on the card pulls, I just want to show you this new deck. This is an awesome new deck. This is great for beginners and learners because this is tarot time, right? So we learn together. I thought maybe getting it in black and white might be easier for me to read, but not the case. And don't mind that. The veil is thin right now, guys, so there's just a lot of spirit energy around me at this time, but they're good. So yeah, don't mind that. Let me just readjust you here. And I hope my mic is okay, it just keeps falling. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so this is a beginner's tarot deck. It's for learning how to do learning tarot, and it has all like the meanings written on it as well as the reverse. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then it also has like a little kind of oracle phrase giving you the overall feeling or meaning of the deck. Sorry guys. Let me just get another thing for my mic because it keeps falling. That will probably be really annoying. Oh, what did I just press? Okay, I'll be right back really quickly. There we go. Sorry guys. We'll just put that there. Okay. Back in business. But anyways, this deck was pretty cool. This is what the box looks like. It just says like Classic Tarot, the Classic Tarot. It comes with like 5 white blank cards that you can just write on yourself and shuffle in with the deck. So you can decide what you want to do with those. I did provide the link in the description down below. Like all my decks are very affordable, so I think this was under 20 for sure, maybe even under 15. Don't quite remember, but yeah. All right. Let's see. What else? Oh, really quick channeled message that I got today was listen to your spirit team. They are communicating with you all the time, and sometimes it's really important not to listen to them right away. Case in point, what happened to me today. Sorry, I'm like all over the place because I had too much coffee, and I normally don't have caffeine. I usually drink like mushroom coffee, which is caffeine free, and it's just like naturally derived stuff from mushrooms. Does that sound weird? I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't taste bad. But like people that are sensitive to caffeine, like definitely try mushroom coffee. It'll help. But what was I saying? So yeah, so I was walking like on like how do I describe this? Like the back roads of a golf course. Anyways, it sounds weird, but yeah, there's like, you know, where the carts drive and stuff, but I can't actually see golfers because there's trees and like forest in between. But Yeah, like I walk there all the time, but you know, you have to ground yourself and be out in nature, so I try to walk as much as I can when I have the chance, and also spend time with my mom. So we go on like little nature walks together. So we're like walking today, and then all of a sudden I hear in my head like, be careful because people get hit with golf balls here. And then I was just like, what? And then I was going to like ask my mom about it because she mentioned it to me before. And then bam, out of nowhere, like a freaking golf ball like basically shoots me in the leg. And I was like, ow! It was hilarious. Like I was not majorly injured, but it hurt. I'll probably have a bruise. And I'm like, well, what the heck, man? Couldn't have given me earlier warning. They're like, we did. You just didn't react in time. But can you imagine like the perfect timing of walking exactly right when the ball hits? Because it's like a really big open space, and it hit it. Whoever that golfer was hit it just far enough and hard enough to like blast me in the leg. So I thought that was hilarious. And then I was like, okay, I get it. They're like, spread the word. They're like, you need to listen to when we tell you things because it can be important. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Anyways, another thing that I've been like being told is something to do with memory. I don't know exactly what they're trying to tell me for sure, but like people from the past, like not even like romantically involved people, just people that I've just met throughout my lifetime are randomly like popping up and yeah, talking about me. Not bad, but just weird that they even remember me, and the fact that like I couldn't remember who they are. It's like not me anymore. I guess I'm just so different, like it's a different timeline. But then I have to think really hard, and they're like, oh yeah, like I met you before, and I was like, or so and so says hi, and I'm like, who are these people? So I don't know. I was just like, is something going like usually I have like, you know, really bad instant short-term memory, but long-term memory I'm really good. So I was just like, what? How do I? And it's so weird. I was like, how do they know my name? How do they know what I look like? But it turns out I met them like 20 years ago. And then I remember like hours later. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I'm just sharing that message. Alright, MJ, you are up. Remember, if you are new to the live and you want a free reading, all you need to do is subscribe, ring the notification bell because I come on super random at super random times, only when I'm called to. And let me know you're here to give me your consent to read your energy by leaving a comment down below. Alright, MJ. Let's test out this deck. I literally got this deck, yesterday or something, so it's like very stiff. And I'm trying to get a feel of what will come out here. So let's give it a try. Okay, what does MJ need to know? What does MJ need to know? Oh, and if you hear like a very slight buzzing in the background, I have my phone plugged in so that I can go live, otherwise it won't last very long. So hopefully the music will compensate for that buzzing. Alright, let's see. You got the Hanged Man. And this is the Seven of Wands. Okay, let's just read exactly what's on these cards, okay? Because this is tarot time, so we're going to be learning and practicing tarot together using this beginner's tarot deck that has everything on here already. I did make sure all my cards are in the upright starting off. If they flip or reverse during shuffling, then that means it's supposed to be reversed, okay? But let's see. So yeah, the font is of course too small for me to read without zooming in, so please excuse the super enlarged font. Okay, so the Hangman means pause, surrender, letting go, a new perspective, enlightenment, acceptance, deep insight, sacrifice, change, and release. And let's read the little oracle message on the side. Looking at the world from a different perspective. Yep. And then here they always label it. So there's the Hanged Man and then number 7. And then let's just go over the reversed meaning, even though it's not with your card was not reversed, but just to practice, right? So if it's reversed, it means delays, standstill, resistance, stalling, indecision, fear of sacrifice, and lack of control. Okay. And then the 7 of Wands means challenge, competition, protection, perseverance, defense, maintaining control, holding your own, and standing up for yourself. Yep, that's basically this card is like maintaining your boundaries. Okay, so let's read the oracle message. There may be challenges, but you can do it. Yep, so true, MJ. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else in the chat, so hopefully you're still here. Let me just check. Yeah, okay. I don't know, nothing showed up in my chat, so we'll see. But yeah, okay, let me just see what I can get off the energy here. Hangman, defensive, okay. So you may have been like seeing things a bit differently now, gaining new perspective over a certain situation recently, and yeah, you are maintaining and establishing boundaries, holding your own, staying strong, standing in your power. Yep. Okay, let's see. Let's pull a 6-card pull for you and see what comes out, okay? Okay, you know what? Let's start with 3, because it takes so long for me to read. Alright, so okay, this is the 4 of Pentacles. And we're gonna, so this is tarot time. If you are just joining, we are learning and reviewing this new tarot deck, beginner's deck, together, so we can go over the meanings while I pull cards for you guys, but we'll also go over the reverse just so you know for your information, okay? Because if you are watching someone pull tarot or oracle cards for you, you should be able to do it for yourself to strengthen and tap into your own intuition, because your intuition will never steer you wrong. Okay, make sure to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, if it does resonate with you, definitely let me know in the chat or comments down below. If it doesn't, let it go. All right, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, here we go. Saving money, wealth, security, conservation, scarcity, self-improvement, control, frugality, solid foundations. Okay, interesting. And then the little message on the side, holding on too tight can keep you right where you are and and stop you moving forward. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Go back here. Oops, sorry guys. It's too zoomed in. There we go. Okay, so the 4 of Pentacles is usually means like you're hoarding or holding on to something from the past or situation or even a material thing because you're scared of basically losing it. So you're holding back out of fear. Okay, either this could be your emotions, like you're scared to move forward, and that's basically what this like little oracle message on the side means. It's like as long as you're holding on to something from the past that no longer serves you, it can stop you from really getting what you deserve in the future or keep you stagnant. So definitely fully let go of whatever is no longer good for you. Okay, or don't let something stop you because you're scared of getting hurt. All right, next up we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Okay, so Four of Wands means celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, engagement, home, reunions, community, domestic happiness, creativity, and freedom. Yeah, this Four of Wands is an excellent card. It says, be ready for every opportunity you have worked for. Exactly. Because you deserve this. Yeah, I didn't read the reverse for this one. So just for future reference. For the Four of Pentacles, the reverse means greediness, envy, possessiveness, stinginess, overspending, self-protection, self-centered. What's that say? Delay, obstacles, and loss. Okay, that's good to know. And the reverse for the Four of Wands means personal celebration, inner harmony, conflict with others, lack of support, breakdown in communication, home conflict, and transience. So basically you don't have like a stable home life. But yeah, all your cards are still in the upright, MJ, so you're looking good. Oops. Okay, these cards are so slippery. Okay, third card here. This one is Seven of Swords, right? Seven of Swords. And this means betrayal, deception, theft, dishonesty, getting away with something, acting strategically, trickery, fraud. As always, always rely on your intuition as well. You don't necessarily need to stick to these definitions, but it's good to know so that you know the general sense of each card. Did I read this oracle message? Yeah, I did. Okay. The oracle message on this one is be on your guard against deceit and concealment. Yep, that's true. That's true. And the reverse of this card means coming clean, confession, regret, rethinking, approach, truth revealed, self-deceit, turning over a new leaf, malicious, getting caught. Okay. Alright, so let's just see what we have here so far, right? We got Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Seven of Swords. That's 44. Okay. So don't hold back out of fear because you do deserve this happy ending, safety, home, celebration, wedding, engagement, whatever, when it comes to your love life. MJ, I usually read for your love life, so I'm gonna take this as a love reading. Let's see. Seven of Swords. Okay. So you may have gone through some kind of betrayal, something going on behind the scenes that you may not have been aware of. Let's see what the next three cards are. Okay. Yeah, so Five of Pentacles. Let me just zoom in this way. There we go. Okay. Means financial loss, lack of faith, lack mindset, isolation, worry, defeat, loneliness, need, poverty, insecurity, fear, low self-esteem. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Let me read that. Oracle message. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at your hand. Awesome. And the reverse of this means recovery from loss, spiritual poverty, charity, improvement, karmic lesson, forgiveness, positive change. Okay. Next card up. What is this? Oh, here we go. Page of Swords. Page of Swords means new ideas, curiosity, alert thirst for knowledge, restless, spying, news, information, messages, contracts, and negotiations. And the Oracle message says, take your time to think before you act. That's true. The reverse is deception, manipulation, all talk, haste, devious, haphazard action, self-expression, gossip, or bad information. Okay, I'm gonna try to go through a little bit faster. And then we have Knight of Wands. Okay. This means energy, passionate, inspired action, adventure, movement forward. Oh, fearless, impulsiveness, charming, sexy, unpredictable. The Oracle message is whatever you want to do, do it now. Basically, take action. The reverse meaning is passion, passion project, anger, scattered energy, delays, frustration, reckless, impatient, conflict, and stress. Okay, so now let's look at your overall. Okay. Alright. So you had, don't hold yourself back out of fear, so don't be scared to try again when it comes to your love life, MJ, because like I said, you do deserve this celebration, safety, home, like happy ending type of thing. Though you may have gone through some type of like betrayal or things were going on behind your back, which explains this Five of Pentacles, where there were some conflicts, a little bit of, you know, minor issues and stuff that you have to work through. What was this again? Yeah. Page of Swords, you were dealing, or either were or are, or going to. Okay, you decide where it fits on your timeline. We're dealing with the immature energy. And you got two, and then you have Knight, so you have to take action. Or this immature energy may be taking action towards you. So just be aware of that, or you need to take action away from this immature energy. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, MJ, so that was your reading just from the traditional tarot. Remember to always use your intuition and only take what resonates. And if it did, let me know. If it didn't, let it go. Did you want another... Should we do a love oracle for you, MJ? If you're still here, or if anyone else wants a free reading, feel free to comment down in the chat below. I'm just reading the comments, and yes, it's hilarious. Alright, let me just clear the energy really quick. Okay. actually, you know what? Let's do a collective. Let's do a collective. Because I haven't done any collectives for a while. I've just been doing like personal readings, and I'm sure people want to know if they weren't able to join in on my live because it is a very random time. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do a collective with another deck because I'm not really vibing with this one as much because it's harder for me to read. So, but I do like it. I definitely recommend it. It is very helpful. You can use it as like flashcards so that you know what other decks are. The only thing is like the inverse imaging is like throwing me off sometimes. But it's good for your brain. So, yeah, I'll just have to practice with this a little bit more. Oops. And stop knocking stuff over would be nice. Alright, we're gonna move on to the Jumbo Giant Tarot. If you are just joining the live and you want a free card pull, all you need to do is leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified of when I come on live next. Even the haters ring the notification bell. So thank you. But yeah, let's see what the collective needs to know today, okay? If you are just joining, make sure when the live ends to go rewatch from the beginning if you missed it, to hear the chatted messages. I'm still trying to make sense of the one about memory in the past. If you have any idea what they're trying to tell me, feel free to leave comments down below. I'm pretty sure majority of you guys will be watching this on the replay. But thank you for everyone joining me now. I know it's super random, but I come on whenever I can and whenever I'm led to. Okay, what does the collective need to know today? But yeah, with tarot you're gonna have to rely on your intuition, so as always you should be pulling cards on yourself. Don't just believe someone, you know, just because they tell you. You need to verify for yourself by pulling your own cards and growing your own intuition. Every deck, everything I use is always provided in the description down below. Links to Amazon for you to purchase for yourself if one calls you to. Like usually for me, like my decks kind of pick me. I kind of get led to look for them, or like, yeah, guided to buy them. So, yep, you'll just know when you see it. You'll be like, oh, that's cool. Like, I think I'd like to try that one. It's kind of like that, you know, that inner gut feeling. That's your intuition. Okay, what? I think my my caffeine is wearing off, but it's okay. What does the collective need to know today, Spirit? What does the collective need to know? One thing on my setting. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry, it's just not feeling right. I have to keep shuffling. I know you're probably like, why are you shuffling so long? But yeah, just FYI, the veil is thinner right now. Make sure to have, make sure to cleanse, protect your energy, okay? Let's see, what is this? Okay, with 3 of Cups, so we have some type of celebration. And Knight of Wands. Ah. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what comes out in the cards. This may be talking about a past person. Okay. Knight of Wands is a very flighty character. Usually like player type. Okay, we got a King of Wands. And the 3 of Cups may have like just represented that player type partying, so let's see. Then we have the 9 of Pentacles. King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Death. Okay. Okay. So you may have been dealing with masculine energy, right? Right now you're just kind of focusing, or this energy might be trying to come in from the past. King of Wands is also like representative of a player as well. Like Wands is usually like a very phallic symbol. So you may have been dealing with someone that was disloyal, unfaithful, something along those lines. But you're staying in like your single person energy. You're just like focusing on yourself and your finances, living the life, you know, focusing on, you may have had a glow up, you may be looking good, and you're putting a death to this past situation because you know better at this point. And let's see what else comes out. Okay, yeah. Because this person may have had you feeling stuck and stagnant, right? Trapped, powerless. You may have given them too much of your power, but now you're finding this balance, right? So here you are. These are like kind of clarifying cards of the original 3. So you're finding more of an emotional and financial balance. You're finding more balance overall in your life. And yeah. Whoa! Oh my goodness. How many times are you guys gonna do that? Sorry guys. But yeah, and then we have the 8 of Cups here, which is you leaving the situation behind, which also clarifies the Death card, because you're like, you're putting it to an end. You like, it's RIP, like good day, you know, like you're done with that past situation and you're moving on to something more emotionally fulfilling and better for you. Okay, let's see what else there is. I'm going to just do as detailed of a reading as possible. Yeah, okay. So judgment is going to be rained down on that person that took advantage of you or, you know, broke your heart in some way. Hi, Beatrice. Beatrice. Hi, Beatrice. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying your name. But hello, welcome to the live. Thank you for commenting. Make sure you thumbs up that video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to be notified of when I go on live next. After I finish this collective reading, I will do a free card pull for you, okay? And Beatrice says, thank you. You're very welcome. Okay, so what, like I was saying, judgment will be rained upon those who have done you wrong in the past. Yep, because now you're standing in your power, right? So if you look at all the cards this way in the column, they all kind of like are in line with each other, message-wise. So yeah, now you're standing in your power. You're in the 9 of Pentacles, you're temperance with balance, and then you're using and relying on your intuition and tuning into your intuition as the High Priestess. Okay, and yep, and now that you put an end to the situation and you're finding something that is more emotionally fulfilling for you, this can mean, doesn't necessarily mean that you need like another person or like a significant other in your life. You may be finding fulfillment doing something you really enjoy, like your mission work, helping others. So we have the 3 of Pentacles here. And that's really good. Okay. I feel like we should dig a little deeper since it is a collective and I haven't done collective for a while. So we're just gonna keep going. Okay. And yep, we have the Nine of Cups. So here we are, we're going to be focusing on ourselves more. You're focusing on yourself and what makes you happy, emotionally happy at this point. And we have the Seven of Cups here. This may mean that you either have a lot of options coming in soon, or you're emotionally like all over the place. I think this means, though, to me, I'm feeling more of you have a lot of options because you're in such, like, you're standing in your power, using your intuition, balancing your emotions. You're now in a better place than the past, and you have a lot more options. Yep. So here's another balance. Two of Pentacles, and you have more balance. You're able to juggle like the different aspects of your life a lot easier. So yeah, I mean, things are looking good. Let me just check the BDE bottom deck energy again. What was this? Oh right, Knight of Wands. So this was basically be careful. Basically, let go of people that don't serve you from the past. Okay, there's no reason to hold on to anything emotionally, because when you do let go, like, everything's looking good for you at this point. And then when you have everything else in your life stable, when you learn your own self-worth and you love yourself, I say this message comes out almost every time in some way, shape, or form. Basically, go within and the outside will follow. So you don't chase, you attract, right? Because your energy, your frequency, when you when you raise your level of frequency and energy, your vibration, you attract everything of that same likeness, and love will just follow. You don't need to worry about your love life, or when am I gonna meet that next person, or what about, like, forget about the people from the past. They're in the past for a reason. Okay, if they're meant to come back, they will. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to spend your energy like wondering when or how or why, right? Just focus on yourself. Make sure you're good emotionally, mentally, stably, financially, career-wise, and love will follow. So yeah, that was the collective reading. Now I'm gonna pull for Beatrice. Beatrice. Okay. Okay, if you are just joining the live, make sure to thumbs up on your way in, subscribe, ring the notification bell if you like this content, so you can be notified of when I go live next, because I am totally random and I only come on live when I'm called to. If you want a free card pull, all you need to do is leave a comment down below and I will pull a card for you. If there is a wait, I'll put you on the list. And yeah, other than that, if you don't feel comfortable, it's totally okay. Just vibe and chill and see what messages resonate with you. As always, everyone, use your intuition. Only take what resonates and let go of the rest. If it did resonate with you, please make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And if not, again, let it go. Okay, what does Beatrice need to know? What does Beatrice need to know? Sorry, a lot of shuffling here. Alright, let's take a look at your split. Okay, Page of Swords. Pages keep coming out. And the Emperor. Interesting. This looks like a love reading. Let's see what comes out. We're gonna do a 6-card pull. Okay, so something may have happened, right? This is the 5 of Cups. Basically it means try not to be so negative or looking at things that may have gone wrong at this point, because here you see this person is focusing on the 3 cups that spilled. But they still have 2 perfectly, you know, good cups here that didn't spill, but they're not even looking at it. It's like behind them. They don't even seem to remember it's there. They're just looking at these 3 spilled cups. Like you're focusing on the negative when you should be grateful that you still have 2 cups left, right? So it's like, yeah, maybe something didn't work out in your love life, or maybe you're having issues, or maybe something didn't go as expected, but just remember to stay grateful for the things that you do still have, okay? We have the Ace of Wands. Awesome. Okay, so you do have a new beginning. So if something did end in the past, you do have a new beginning here. A creative spark. Yep, the World. You may have been ending a cycle. Maybe it feels like a karmic cycle. You may have been ending something that was not good for you, which is a good thing to put those things to an end, because now you're going to be starting a new cycle. So you have the World card here. You also have the World at your fingertips. So basically, you have a world full of possibilities ahead of you. And Beatrice said, wow, I have been focusing on the negative. Oh, awesome. So I'm glad it's resonating so far. And then let's see, what's the next card? Okay, so this looks like 5 of Swords. So yeah, so you do have the world ahead of you, but it may not, I know, like moving on from the past or certain like situation may not feel like the easiest. So there is some type of like mental conflict here, hostility, someone walking away or doing something behind your back, some type of betrayal, conflict. Like this card usually means mind games, hostility. So like things may have ended like really badly and may have been like emotionally affecting you, of course, right? But again, another ace. Ace of Swords. So we have like the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So like basically it means that you're on the right track. Okay. You are in alignment, so just keep moving forward is what it's telling me. Yeah, you have a new beginning. You don't need to worry. You have clarity now, basically. What is this one? Yeah. So 4 of Swords means just take some time out, rest, meditate, retreat, like focus on yourself. Okay, don't worry about what's already transpired. Stay focused on yourself. And that was 6 cards, but I want to know more. So let's keep going. If you don't mind, I'm going to just keep going and see what else comes out. Because I want to get a complete message for you. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, right? So knights are usually represent action. The Knight of Pentacles is like a, what do they call them? Like a foot dragger? Like they drag their feet. Like, but okay, so if you're still, part of you is still holding on to this past, like with some tiny spark of hope, thinking that, oh, maybe they'll change, maybe things will improve, like maybe they're the one for me, maybe they're meant for me. By the time this person takes any action to do anything, like it most likely will be too late. Like you'll probably not even care at that point. So it's best for you and yourself just to let it go. Yeah, this way you will find balance in your life, right? So 2 of Pentacles means balance. You'll be able to multitask and do everything you need to do instead of focusing on things that like don't serve you. Just focus on things that are best for you, like money, career, finances, your stability. Okay, the rest will follow. And yeah, here we go. 8 of Cups. This is kind of similar to the Collective, but that makes sense because you're here, you found my live because we most likely are in the same collective, vibrating in the, you know, same wavelengths and frequencies, and you're here for a reason. Like I say this all the time, like anytime anyone finds my channel, it's not by accident, it's not coincidence, it's always for a reason. So yeah. So yeah, you have the 8 of Cups. So basically whatever happened in the past or whatever you're going through now, like you need to leave it behind because it's not emotionally fulfilling you, and you know that you deserve better. So this person in like the red cloak or coat, it's someone standing in their power, someone that knows their worth, someone that knows that whatever you went through, like you deserve better, and like you don't need to stay here in this like messed up situation. Like you're moving on. Okay, you're letting it go and you're moving on. Okay, Beatrice says, that's my husband. My marriage, I'm trying to have a new start. a beginning. Yes, my job. I actually took the day off today. Thank you. Needed to hear this today. Oh, that's awesome, Beatrice. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad it resonated. And that was your reading. Let me check the bottom deck energy again. The Emperor. Okay. So yeah. So your person, like, the Emperor is basically like your match. Yeah, there is some working conflict, or you, basically the Emperor could be like you, just standing in your power, being the boss, you know, taking charge. So you just kind of have to focus on yourself. Like, that is most of the time the main message is like, when you focus on yourself and really love yourself and know your worth, like, and don't let other people cross your boundaries, or you maintaining your boundaries, you're maintaining your needs and standards, and making sure that, you know, no one takes you or them for granted, like, things will always improve, okay? It may feel like a loss or conflict at first, but if they're meant to be in your life and things are supposed to work out, like, they will do what it takes. But yeah, Beatrice, that was your reading. Again, always use your intuition. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. Only take what resonates. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If it didn't, let it go. But yeah, but from the sounds of it, Beatrice, it resonated. And yeah, I'm glad you took the day off. Sometimes you just need a little bit of like me time just to recollect yourself. Okay, and I hope things work out with your husband or marriage. But if not, it's okay. Never feel like you need to stick around depending on your situation just because you are married. Okay, just remember to follow your heart, follow your intuition. You know what's right for you. You know, if you guys can work things out, that's great, you know. If not, don't be afraid to walk away either, okay? Okay. As always, if you are watching people pull cards for you, make sure you are pulling cards for yourself to verify the information that you are receiving from other readers, okay? Beatrice says, thank you, heart, 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 heart. Oh, thank you. You're very welcome. But yeah. So when you pull cards for yourself, you are tapping in and growing your own intuition, which only helps you in the long run. So I definitely recommend it. I do tarot time in the beginning of this live. We did do a reading of tarot time where I explain and go through the meaning of each card that came out, so that we can learn and practice together. Because I'm not just going to tell you to buy your own deck and then you buy it and you don't know how to read, right? So everyone is capable of interpreting and reading, though a lot of my readings are based on intuition that I've grown by practicing doing tarot and oracle. Well, it's also just, you know, everyone's just able to do it. Question is, are you able to tap into it? Yes, some are more naturally inclined to do so, like me, and then some you can train yourself to do so. Okay? But that's like with anything, right? But yeah, all the links to the decks I use in my lives are in the description down below. So if you do see a deck that you like or that calls to you, feel free to check them out on Amazon. And anyone new to the live that's just joining, make sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe, ring the notification bell if you are interested in this type of content. That way you can be notified of when I go on live next, because I am very random and only come on when I'm called to do so. If you do want a free card pull, all you need to do is leave a comment down in the chat below and I will put you on the list. If there are... and if you don't feel comfortable doing that, don't worry. You can just vibe and chill and take what messages resonate with you. I will be doing collectives as well as oracle card pulls as well. Alright. I don't think there's no one on the list right now, so I'm going to switch decks. And let's do a love reading, shall we? Okay. This random card popped up here. Oh, this was Okay, another reminder. Stay grateful. Don't focus on the negatives. Okay, I'm going to use the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle for those who are dealing with past persons, karmics, soulmates, twin flames. This is the deck for you. Okay. Like, I know love readings are very popular, but the key is to just kind of not even focus on it. But it is interesting to see what comes out, so let's take a look. I understand, like, sometimes when you're in the thick of it, that emotional instability, it's good to know just to help guide you out of it, so that's why I do them. But when you really know yourself and know your self-worth, you know that you don't have to worry about, like, your quote-unquote love life, because you always have one. You're never alone. You don't have to worry about being lonely. Like, you love yourself. You have unconditional love for yourself and others. And that's what really matters at the end of the day, because that romantic love or whatever will always come to you. It's basically a given when you reach that certain point. But, you know, sometimes it's a matter of when, and that's up to divine timing, but we'll see how much comes out in the cards. Okay. These cards are shuffling weird today. Okay, if you are new to my channel, I am legally blind, but that just means I can't read small font, but I am able to see. So yeah, so if you're like, why is she taking so long to read? It's because, yeah, I just am legally blind. So I may have to zoom in really close to, like, see things. Okay. What does the collective need to know today? Let's find out. Oops. If you wonder why, like, readers shuffle so much, it's because it has to feel right, like the energy, before we pull. Yeah, it's just not feeling right yet. Almost, though. Okay. Let's get a little sneak peek. Let's do a split. Soulmates. And palm tree. Okay. Let's take a look. What does the collective need to know? Just one card. Can you get... Oh, okay. 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 I was like, can we get more cards? And they're like, here. Okay. Let's put them in. This one popped out, then this one, and these three. Okay, first card, engagement ring. Okay. The chaser. Interesting. Talking. Cupid's arrow. Stabbed in the back. Okay, that's not so great. Let's see. The sword and rose. Okay. Okay, what was the bottom deck again? BDE, bottom deck energy. Oh, dragonfly. Okay. Okay. Let me double check. What's this one? She's a codependent. Okay. Alright. This is... I mean, I keep getting these messages just in different ways, but basically, someone either from the past or maybe just someone coming in, could be from the past, most likely from the past, someone you already know, though it could also be someone new. But I'm getting like a past energy here. They want to give you a higher level of commitment. They're going to come in and be like, you know, I want to be committed to you and only you, blah, 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 right? More serious. They want to take it seriously. And this is the chaser. So basically, like when you hear about twin flames and whatever, soulmates, whatever, like you hear that chaser-runner dynamic, that's actually not really healthy, okay? Like there shouldn't be a person, if someone wants to be with you, the other person shouldn't want or feel the need to run away from them and vice versa. So that's what, it's very codependent. Like neither one is standing on their own because they both have issues to deal with, okay? So like you shouldn't feel that need to like not be able to function or exist or be without that other person. That's basically what codependency is like you're depending on someone else to fulfill you. That's not healthy, okay? Like that means you don't know your own self-worth. That's not good, right? So the whole twin flame dynamic, basically what I've learned from it, because I've experienced it myself, and it sucks, man, but I've learned so much from it and I'm so grateful for it. But basically it's not about the other person, right? It's not about the relationship. Like we get so caught up in like the romance, the intensity, the passion, like the love aspect, the relationship aspect, but the whole point of a twin flame or whatever, or these relationships that are chaser runner codependent based, is for you to focus on yourself. So it's for you to work on yourself. It's not about that other person. It's not about what they did to you. It's not about how they wronged you. It's about you and what you allowed yourself to be a part of. Does that make sense? Okay. So this person's coming in saying like, I want to give you what you wanted from the beginning. I want to give you this level of commitment, serious relationship. I'm taking it seriously now. And they're coming after you because you ran, okay? Like, or you ended things, or they disappeared, and now they're coming back and they're like, I'm gonna get you. Like, I want you, I'm gonna get you. Which sounds very creepy, right? Because it is. But yeah, talking, right? So you may have been waiting for this person to contact you. They may have ghosted you. You may have ghosted them. You may have blocked them. Whatever, this person's gonna reach out to you. Or vice versa, though I'd highly suggest you do not reach out to anyone from your past, okay? But yeah, because they should be coming to you, okay? So you do not chase, you attract. But yeah, when you stand in your own power, that's the motto, okay? But yeah, so they may be trying to talk to you or communicate in some way, either to apologize or to just get a fresh start. Like they may be just being like, I'm sorry for whatever happened. Or if this is a new energy, like they're gonna front like they want a commitment, and they're gonna come after you and be like, yeah, I only want to be with you, tell you all the right things. And they're gonna talk to you and try to like basically be all talk and not action. But let's see what's next here. Cupid's arrow. So it may feel like a new beginning or like fresh love, or like it's gonna show you that you're able to move on from your past or feel again or forgive. And that's the good thing about this situation. It's going to test you to see how much you've really learned, how much you value yourself, how much you love yourself. But unfortunately, this isn't the real deal. This is just a test. They will most likely they most likely haven't changed it on. They're just all talk. That's what the stabbed in the back card means. And the sword in the rose is basically you standing in your power again. So you put an end to this, you stop it, you see where it's going before it gets too, like before it's too late again, before you get heartbroken again. Even though like they may have stabbed you in the back before, like you see it now that this isn't going anywhere. And so you put an end to it and you're just like, nope, no more. Maintaining boundaries. And also hoping your my tripod does not fall again. But yeah, someone's not happy about the message I'm giving right now. But hey, I have to tell it like I see it. Like I'm gonna have to tell you guys. I'm not trying to scare you. Definitely keep your heart chakras open. I say this a lot. I get this message all the time. I think it applies to a lot of us divine feminines to just be wary, right? And like there's nothing to be fearful about, because it's like if you know yourself and you trust your intuition, like this is a non-issue, okay? But if it does concern you, or you do kind of like you don't have the confidence just yet, it's just a reminder for you to work on yourself a little bit more, okay? And heal your inner wounds, stand in your power, maintain your boundaries. So yeah, that was the collective love reading. If that resonated with you, please let me know down in the comments down below. I'm sure a lot of you will be watching this on the replay. But yeah, remember to always, I'm going to say this, you're going to hear this a lot, only take what resonates with you. Use your intuition. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. So only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't try to make the storyline fit your life, okay? Okay. Let's do angel answers and a soul helpers. Because I know that's what the regulars like to see. So. Actually, we have a lot of decks to choose from. Let me just... Okay, we got that. Okay, so we're gonna do these two next as collectives, and then we can do these after. So if you're separated from someone and you want to know how they're feeling about you, how that person is feeling about you, we can do these two. We can do this one just to throw in some fun and spice to mix it up so it won't be so serious. Though it is kind of brutal if you are new. Beatrice says, I definitely see it now. It was time. He never made his mind up. I've been here too long, but I know who I am. And I've been very confused though. Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. So Beatrice, if you don't mind, if you want to elaborate, feel free to. Is it because, like, do you feel like you need to leave your husband and separate? Or do you have the urge to want to work it out? Or do you think that you're just wondering what's going through your mind? But yeah, oh, for those of you new to my channel, I have my degree in psychology, and I was / still kind of am a life consultant. I've been one for about 20 years, on top of tapping into my intuition and spiritual gifts. I had my awakening maybe, what, less than a year ago. But yeah, so I didn't always do tarot or oracle and all that stuff, but I was led to do so. So I kind of intertwine all three: psychology, spirituality, and quantum physics in my vibe and chill. I always wanted it to work out, but how are you feeling right now, Beatrice? Because trust me, I totally understand. Like, of course, we never go into a relationship, especially a marriage, not wanting it to work out. But how are you currently feeling about your situation? Because sometimes there comes a point where, like, you realize it's no matter how much effort you put into it, if the other person isn't willing or capable of meeting your needs or changing, that you have no choice, right? Because you have to do what's best for you at the end of the day. Beatrice says, I believe in him. I began to trust him. He's like a compulsive liar. Okay, that's a major red flag. If he loves me, he will make it right. That's what we like to tell ourselves, right? Question is, what is he telling you? And when I say what is he telling you, I mean, what is he showing you? Because he can tell you what you want to hear, but what are his actions telling you? That's what you need to pay attention to, and that's what you need to focus on. Because, you know, guys especially, like, they know what to say to just make you stop making it an issue with them. But that doesn't mean that they correct their behavior. It seems like he tries, or makes me believe, but goes back to drinking heavily, leaving all night. We have children and a business. Oh. He shows me change for a few days only. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what is your gut telling you you should do, Beatrice? Like, I understand it's complicated, especially with children and a business, but think 20 years from now. Would you look back and be like, I should have stayed? Or would you look back and be like, I'm glad I left? All his friends are single too, so he hangs out with them. That's also another red flag. That is not good. Like, they say you are who you hang around with. That's, yeah, that's not a good sign. Then again, there are exceptions to the rule, right? Like, depending. But just from what I hear so far, it's very clear that you deserve better. But to what extent, like, what is your limit, right? You have to ask yourself, how much are you willing to put up with? How much do you believe you and your children deserve? You know? These past few days, I'm upset. I don't want to talk to him. You need to stay and make it right or leave. I agree. So you need to just really enforce your boundaries, right? Communicate with him and, you know, let him know, like, you want things to work out, but he really needs to show you. And just a couple days at a time and whatever, that's just breadcrumbing. That's just him trying to appease you, but he's still going back to his past behavior. And it's just basically like a vicious cycle that's not going anywhere. It's only going to lead to, like, you know, separation at this point if he doesn't change. So have you guys, like, mentioned divorce? Or is that just something you guys never bring up? Like, what are his solutions to the issues in your relationship? Like, him being out all night drinking and lying, like, that's not a good look. So why is he being that way? You know, what makes him think that that's how he's supposed to be as a husband and a father? Like, I'm curious to hear his justifications. In 20 years, maybe he will be there for the children. He's a very good father to them. Maybe he just doesn't want to be married. Yeah, maybe, but I'm glad to hear at least he's a good father. I'm sorry to hear that he's not a good husband, you know? I've told him to leave if he's not happy here. Okay, so your wording right there tells a lot. The question is, did you let him know that you're not happy? Right? There's a difference between if I don't make you happy, then you should leave versus you're not making me happy. You should leave. Right? So which one is it? Is it both? And if it is both, like, have you made it clear that he's not doing his part in the relationship for you? Like, why is it always you catering to his happiness? Like, no, that's not right. And I think that's the core issue here. Like, you're catering to his feelings and he's not doing it in return. He won't say no to his friends, so he finds a way to be with them and lies to me. Yes, I told him this is not the life I want for me and my kids. Okay. I don't know. He lies to you just to hang out with his friends? Like, isn't that very suspicious? I did tell him a few weeks ago I do not want his breadcrumbs. Good. I'm glad you're at least communicating and showing that you're standing up for yourself, you know? So I feel like he's just been taking advantage of your kindness, your patience, like your empathy for him. Yeah, and his breadcrumbs. But, like, so when you catch him lying about hanging out with his friends, like, what happens then? He just says sorry? Or what? Like, are there consequences besides you just being upset? Like, does he just be like, I'm sorry, and then he just keeps doing it over and over and over? And then when you say, like, oh, if he's not happy, then he should leave, what does he say? Like, does he just placate you and say, like, no, I'm happy with you, blah, 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 blah? And does it seem sincere, or does it seem like he's just saying it? But yeah, sorry for asking so many questions, but I'm trying to get, like, a feel of the situation. And thank you so much for sharing this with us, Beatrice. So I know it's hard. The reason why I'm asking so much is because I went through and / am still going through something very similar. So I'm trying to see exactly how similar our situations are. He gets defensive, argues, then the next few days apologizes and makes me feel better. He caters to me and does everything he can. Until the weekend comes and his friends show up. Can I ask how old he is? Thank you for listening. I may have to walk away at the end. No problem, Beatrice. Like, that's why I'm here. Okay? But yeah, I know it's hard to share these kinds of things. So I'm like, I'm really proud of you for doing that. And yeah, I am getting the feeling that you may have to walk away at the end. It's not feeling like a definite yes, but just from the sound of things, it's not looking great because there's no actual change in his behavior. He's 39, I'm 36. Okay, yeah. 39 is way too old to be being friend group or clique centered, especially if you have a wife and kids and a business together. That's just giving me like very immature energy, and that's not something you deserve. And Beatrice says walk away from him. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but because you know this is real life, right? There's real life consequences, but you know what you need to do. Like, I don't even need to tell you. How long have you guys been married? Like, I'll tell you what I did, if that helps, so that you know that you're not alone in these things, okay? That's why I'm confused. Never a permanent change. Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me how long you guys have been married? Because if it's like not that long, there's a chance. If it's been a while, that's kind of different. Wow, 16 years. Okay. So you guys got married young. He's basically all you've known for most of your life. That's tough. That's really tough. And with the kids and the business, I see why you're confused. It's not easy. It's not an easy decision, but at the same time, you are young enough to start over and really get, you know, what you deserve in a partner, in a relationship, in a commitment, in a union. Have you ever brought up couples counseling or marriage counseling? And like you say he lies all the time. Do you think he is like faithful or loyal to you? Like just your gut feeling. The first 9 years, I never saw the person he really was. I believed everything he told me. So it all took me by surprise. Oh my goodness. That resonated with me so hard. Yep, I totally understand. Yes, I went to counseling alone. Why did you go? I mean, that's good that you got it for yourself, but at the same time, like, why did you guys not do it as a couple? Because like he is basically the main issue. Why did he not go to counseling? I mean, there's a reason why he's drinking, right? There's obviously some kind of unresolved wounds that he's trying to like put a band-aid on, and that's why he keeps trying to escape something by hanging out with his friends all the time. Might want to get his hormones checked. He didn't want to go. He hasn't been faithful. Yeah, I didn't think so. I never saw him with my own eyes. But he'd still tell me he was faithful. Hold on. Sorry, my chat just went out. And don't mind that. My stand keeps falling today. He tells you he's always been faithful. And he said he would talk to his dad for advice. Health-related issues. Oh. ESL says health-related issues for you both. Okay. He talks about his parents' divorce. So do you think that is like the childhood wound that is causing him to act this way now? Oh, ESL said might want to get his hormones checked. He's diabetic. His attitude worsens when he's not feeling good. I've been patient about that. Yeah. See, that's the thing, right? Like, okay, so here's the thing. I can tell, Beatrice, that like you're an empath. You're a very kind, loving soul. That's why you're here, right? And unfortunately, there are energies that take advantage of that. And it's like, that's no excuse because you're in pain or not feeling well. Like, I understand your emotions may be more volatile, but for it to be a constant, to use it as an excuse to be like mean or unfaithful or just, you know, treating someone horribly because you're not feeling good, that's also still not right. Like, I understand there is an amount of sympathy and empathy to give to people that are like that, but at the same time, it's like I also know that it can be avoided. Like, that's a choice. It's not something out of his control. Does that make sense? It's like I suffer from like a nerve condition that the pain is worse than child labor, right? But I'm still able to be nice. I'm still able to not lash out at people and other things. It's like, or like, you know what I mean? Like, there are people that have things way worse than diabetes that are the sweetest, nicest people, and they don't take out their emotions or frustration on the people that love them the most. So to me, that's an excuse from him. Oh, and then let's see. Quattro. I don't know how to say your username. Quattro Ikisman. He said, "Hi, can I donate for a question?" I mean, you can, but you don't have to. But thank you for asking. I can put you on the list. Everything on my live is free at this moment until I'm guided to have an energy exchange. That's what a lot of readers say, you know, basically for a donation. But like, you know, I'm not here for that. Like, I'm just here to help you guys. So you can just ask your question. But right now I'm actually, we're on Beatrice right now. So I'll put you next on the list. Actually, ESL was next. ESL, did you also want a free card pull, or did you just want to comment on the situation we're talking about? Let's see, and then it can be, I'll put you next, okay? Quattro Ikisman. Beatrice says, I think so. He heard a lot, and he should take it, but he should take it as a lesson. ESL says, honey, you're working against an uphill battle. Give yourself credit. Take care of his health. Diabetes can cause enormous mood swings. That's true. Beatrice says, thank you, ESL. He may be self-medicating. Alcohol, sugar cannot be good. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, why is he drinking so much? Because if he has diabetes. But I don't think that alcohol is, I don't think he drinks because of his diabetes or the pain from his diabetes. No. It's something deeper. It's something in his shadow. I can feel it. It's some kind of core wound. It may be from his parents' divorce, that when he was a young child, I'm assuming, or at an impressionable age. But yeah, you may be right, Beatrice. He may not want to be married. He may have thought that's what he had to do, you know, to try to like correct what happened between his parents. But it may not be what he really wanted, or maybe it could just be a hormone imbalance as well, or it could be just like some type of mental issue or personality disorder, like an NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, or also BPD, or also could be, yeah, it could be a whole bunch of things. So yeah, definitely it doesn't hurt to get his hormones checked. just do like a full panel blood test on anything and everything. Especially if you feel or know that he's been unfaithful, like, you know, definitely get checked for like STIs, things like that, any kind of diseases. Not that you need to be worried about it, but it's always good to be safe. Let's see. ESL says no carpool for me. I just fell in here. Okay, no problem, ESL. Hormones, male hormones, levels slip at the age of 40-ish. That means he wants to feel better. He's a Taurus, okay. ESL says a chiropractor might help too. You'd be surprised at the things associated with the spine. And Beatrice says a little bit of everything. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can just say that I've had a lot of experience with people with NPD, narcissistic personality disorder, and how they prey on empaths, people that put other people first, that sacrifice themselves, right? Because they think of everyone else other than themselves, like the husband, the kids, the business. And yeah, it doesn't lead to happiness that way. I mean, it's good to be selfless, but not sacrifice yourself to the point where you lose yourself, right? Beatrice says, oh, ESL, he used to go to one a lot before. I'll tell him to go back. And Quattro Kissman, sorry. I may have missed it, but may I ask a question? Oh, yes. Quattro Kissman? Sure, what's your question? I will get to it next, okay? So my chat may be delayed, but in the meantime, we'll keep talking to you, Beatrice, okay? But yeah, definitely do like a full health check panel. I mean, chiropractors and getting your spine aligned definitely won't hurt. At the same time, the fact that he's kind of refusing to go to marriage counseling or therapy, again, another red flag, though maybe try to convince him to go, right? Put your foot down about it. Just be like, okay, like my therapist or my counselor wants you to just come in for a session. Just at least have him agree to try it at least once and see what comes up. But as always, Beatrice, listen to your intuition. Like, you know what you need to do. Okay? Like, focus, I would say, for yourself. Definitely try to find some type of inner peace, like self-love, unconditional love, and then that will guide you the rest of the way. Okay? Like, at least I'm really glad to hear that he's a good father to your kids. Like, that's definitely a plus, at least something like that gives a little bit of hope. But it just sounds like he's either like hanging out with the wrong... Actually, I do know people, because I'm around the same age as you, Beatrice, and like, yeah, a lot of my guy friends are just stagnant, you know, and they're just doing the same stuff, like drinking, even if like they do have families and stuff, and it could just be like that immature mindset. But the whole lying, infidelity thing, not okay. That is not okay. Can it be worked through? Yes. Is it gonna be easy? No. But the thing is, like, he has to want to change. Like, there's no amount of you wanting him to change that will make him change. He has to be the one to want to work it out. Like, it takes two, right? Like, it's not just you that needs to want to work it out. It has to be him as well. So it's gonna come to it's gonna come to a point where you're gonna have had enough, and he's going to show you what his true intentions are. Unfortunately, yeah, it's not gonna be an easy road, but you know, just know that you can get through anything and everything, okay? Quattro Kissman. Okay, is Lana date with someone else right now? Oh, is she dating someone else right now? Okay, let me catch him on the comments. Quattro Kissman says, thank you, Ninja, no problem. ESL says, take care of yourself, too, Beatrice. And Beatrice says, thank you, ESL. You finally talk about it. I never did before, not even to my family. ESL says, that should be lion's mane. It's a mushroom. Sorry for the grammar. It's okay. Don't worry. Quattro Kismin. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I was talking about earlier in the live how I switched from coffee to mushroom coffee, which has lion's mane. It helps regulate mood, clarity, mental fog, that kind of stuff. It's available on Amazon. I can add it in the links after the live if you guys are interested in trying it out. But yeah, lion's mane is really good. Yeah, Mudwater. Yeah, that's the basically like the brand name version of mushroom coffee, basically. But yeah, Mudwater, awesome. It's a little more expensive, but it is great. ESL says men are not women. They are pure focus. If it's a bummer, they only see the bummer. Friends are also a distraction. Focus, yeah. Oh, ESL says, oh yeah, it's great. Lion's mane, good you, yeah. Awesome, ESL. Thank you for all your input today. Okay, all right, Beatrice. We can come back to your situation after I do Quattro Ikismin's reading. But yeah, hang in there, okay? Trust me. I know what you're going through. I'm currently still going through it myself. Just kind of I made my choice, basically. So, yeah. Now just persevering through, pushing through. But just know that, like, if you do need to walk away, you're gonna be totally okay. You're gonna be fine. It's not gonna be easy because you guys are so intertwined, you know? But don't think that that's the reason you need to stick around, okay? But definitely try your best to make it work, of course. Like, I would never want to break up a family or a marriage, and I know you wouldn't either, but like, there's only so much you can do on just your end. Like, it has to be mutual, okay? Like, he really has to want to make it work. And if his actions and behavior are not showing that, like, he'll be forcing your hand, and you need to make that clear to him, okay? So my advice would be to try to convince him to at least go to one session together. Okay, maybe just reword it so he doesn't feel like, oh, it's a taboo thing. Just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to somebody, and I'd really appreciate if you were also there with me because, as support or something. And just be like, yeah, and if you would be open to talk so I can understand your side better, because there seems to be some type of like miscommunication or misunderstanding between us that keeps causing the same conflict. Something along those lines. Quattro Kismin says, you said it perfect. Yeah, so if his hormones are off, he could really feel like crap. Just saying. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, definitely, like I said, have him get a full checkup, scan, whatever. But to me, I feel like it's more of a... I mean, they are related, right? They're all tied in. Mental, physical, emotional. So it's good to just kind of cover all your bases. Alright. Let me go back to Quattro Ikismin's question. Is Lana dating someone else right now? Alright, let's see what we can find out. When it comes to my readings, whatever you're supposed to know, you'll know. Okay, so like, you can ask the question, I'll ask. I don't know if it'll get answered though. So let's find out. I'll try my best though. But yeah, if you really do feel the need to donate, my suggestion is to donate to yourself by purchasing a deck of cards so that you can tap into your own intuition, because your own intuition will not steer you wrong, and you shouldn't just only listen to like what I tell you or what other readers tell you. You need to like verify it with yourself and your own spirit team, right? So yeah, buy a deck of cards for yourself. I put all the links to my decks in the description down below. Everything's available on Amazon for the most part. And yeah, if you really feel like donating to me, which I do appreciate, but very unnecessary, that's not why I'm here. There is like a, I don't know, like a super chat button or a thanks button somewhere. It's like a heart with a money sign. But yeah, definitely, I'd rather you donate to yourself. Okay. All right. That's just FYI in general for anyone in this life. Okay, or you can just thumbs up the video for me, subscribe, ring the notification bell. That also is an energy exchange. So yeah, thank you so much. That'll help my channel grow. I can help more people. I can reach more people that need to be here or need to hear the messages that I relay. Okay, is Lana dating someone else? Okay. But yeah, again, Beatrice, thank you so much for sharing and having a discussion on your situation. I know it's not easy, and like you said, like you don't really, or you're not able to really talk about it with anyone, but feel free to always come back here and talk about it as much as you feel comfortable doing so, okay? And you know, just let me know how you're doing, any updates or whatever. If you feel the need to. I'm not on consistently, so that's why I always tell people that do happen to find me to ring the notification bell so that you can be notified of when I do go on live next. Or you can always follow me on TikTok, and I'm not really that proficient in TikTok, but I think you can message me there, or you can just like leave a comment or something if you ever need to talk, okay? Quattro Ikismin. Did you just donate me money? Or are you just putting in a price? I can't tell. I don't know how this works. I am new to the super chat and donation stuff. But yeah, you said thank you again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Even just for asking for the thought. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You know, you are the first person to ever do that. So thank you so much. Like, this is a monumental moment I will remember forever. Thank you so much. Quattro Kismin, you also said, I also liked and subscribed. Thank you. And ESL says, juices flowing, girl. Aw, Quattro Kismin said, anytime. Aw, you're such a sweet soul. Okay, sorry, I'm so lagging on your question. Okay. Is Jenna dating someone else? Lana, not Jenna. I don't know why I said Jenna. Is Lana, was it Lana? Yeah, Lana dating someone else. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Because you are so generous, Quattro Kismin, I'm going to pull from as many decks as I can until we get the answer. Okay? To see if they all line up. Let's take a look. Quattro Kisman said, I saw she uploaded a pic of her food on her Instagram story. Are you talking about me? Yeah, I eat a lot. Quattro Kisman says, I appreciate it. Yeah. I love food. So like most of my posts are like either of my child, food, or like messages, advice. I meant Lana. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for the donation, though. And Beatrice says I'll do my best for him and yourself. I still hope and wish the best for us as a couple. Yeah. There's, like I said, Beatrice, like all hope is not lost at all. Like basically where it goes next is really up to him, like the ball's in his court. He needs to put in the effort just as much as you are. Okay? But yeah, definitely wishing you guys the best. ESL says, I feel ya. And I feel him too. Yeah, I mean, marriage in general is just really hard, especially with kids in a business and in that age range where you're kind of transitioning from social life to married life, even though you guys have been married for a long time. Okay. Quattro Kismin. Is Lana dating someone else? My goodness. Sorry, guys. That was a sign, whatever that meant. Let's see. We got the Two of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't really give a clear answer because it just might be like she's just focusing on her coin, on her money, on her career, on her finances. You know, balancing, multitasking. It doesn't really give me as much clarity. So let me get the love oracle for you. And let's see if we can get more clarification. Quattro Keesman says she's been doing that. Yeah, okay. Alright, but you're worried about her dating someone else? Like, if you don't mind, can I ask, like, it sounds like she's an ex? Or is she, like, a love interest? She said she wanted to hang out so many times, and I asked her to hang out, but she never responded. And yeah, I was told she was my twin flame soulmate. Okay. Alright, I do have experience with twin flames. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, okay? Like, you were told she's your twin flame. Like, are you able to physically feel her emotions? Like, how connected are you? Do you feel to her? And did you guys ever, like, were you guys ever together, date? Or did you just, like, see her and then you just felt that connection? Okay, yes, by multiple readers. Okay, interesting. Okay. The music stopped. Okay. I do feel her feelings from time to time. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna ask you another question, okay? Would you say that you had a spiritual awakening recently? And how long have you known her? And yeah, I'm just wondering where on the journey are you guys? The beginning, middle, or end? Like, what is the extent that of the relationship you've had with her? Like, did you guys ever date? Did it not work out? Are you guys in separation? Or did it just not even start yet? When I met her, there was a spark we felt when we stared in each other's eyes. And I know she was the one, but I kept space at first. Oh, that's so romantic. And yes, I had an awakening once I met her. Okay, very common. We met back in 2019, alright. It never even started, but we hung out once. Okay. When was the last time you hung out with her? Or saw her? You only hung out once. When was the last, how long ago was this? Oh, you work together, so you see her all the time. Okay. Interesting. Let me just... Huh. At our former boss's party in September. Okay. Interesting. Alright. What does Quattro Kismet need to know? Alright. Oh, Beatrice, thank you so much. You guys really didn't have to do that. But thank you. Thank you so much for your donation. Oh, you guys are gonna make me cry, guys. So much love here. But yeah, Beatrice, seriously, anytime, please feel free to contact me if you need to talk. Okay, I am heavily on social media, obviously. And yeah, feel free to join the Vibe and Chills. I do one at least every week if I can. Just so you know, if you just need to vent or just talk about anything, like, believe me, I totally understand your situation, okay? Quattro Kismet says, nice beaches. Oh, you guys are so cute. But yeah, I'm serious about you guys buying cards for yourself though, okay? And pulling cards for yourself. It's important. It helps you grow your intuition. That helps you make better decisions for your lives in the future. And like, you know, that's what I care about. I want you guys to be good. Okay? Beatrice says, you're amazing and thank you for all your time. Oh, anytime, Beatrice. Seriously, anytime. Ethel, hi Ethel. Can I get a card pull, please? Yes, you'll be next in line, okay? Right now I'm doing Quattro Kismet's reading. So yeah, just please be patient. While you wait, please make sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe, ring the notification bell to be notified of when I go on live next, because I am very random and I only come on when I'm called to. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on the chat in a little bit, okay? Because I want to focus on Quattro's. I'm just gonna call you Quattro Kismet, actually. Yeah, that's not so hard to say. On Quattro's reading. Yeah, so things never even started off with you, but you, yeah, that's a very common thing with twin flames, like where one will see the other and the other person is oblivious. That happened to me, actually. Like well, actually, it's confusing. It gets crazy, man. Twin flame dynamic is really crazy, but I'm gonna tell you. Well, I kind of want to read first before I tell you the overall gist. I want to see what comes out in your cards, but I will give you some twin flame advice, okay? Because it's an intense journey. It's very like romantic, like storybook romance kind of thing, but it's also very very intense. Like it's one of the hardest dynamics ever. One of the hardest relationships ever in existence. But yeah, okay. Ooh, let's see what we got. Mirror. Okay. Oh, sorry for the super zoom. Okay. Mirror is because like you guys, because like you say, you guys are twin flames. You guys will be mirroring each other in some aspect. Like you guys may have very like parallel timelines when it comes to this lifetime together, where like you both experience very similar things. The question is, I'm not sure how much you really know about her. Like you hung out one time, but I wonder like to what extent you guys found out about each other. But I bet you the more you guys talk, you'll realize that like you may have some similar childhood experiences, similar like the way you view things may be very similar. Like you'll just find a lot of parallels between your lives. Like with mine, it was like, oh, like we both are just really creative, artistic, you know, that kind of thing. Let's see what's next. Oh no, karmic relationship. Okay, okay. I mean, again, most twin flame relationships are at first. It's never like a smooth transition. You both will always trigger each other because that's what helps you guys grow and evolve and ascend. So like it's gonna be the most traumatic, dramatic relationship ever. So I'm not trying to scare you, but I just want you to be prepared. Okay, sort in the rows, yeah. You're gonna have to make sure you stand up for yourself and maintain your boundaries, because usually there is one energy in the dynamic of a twin flame that kind of takes advantage of the other. Like I said, it's really tumultuous. Like it's not easy at all. It's the hardest. Cupid's arrow, but yeah, I mean, like you're gonna know it's like it's true love, but when it comes down to it, it's gonna be true love for yourself. I'll explain why later, but just know that like no matter how romantic, how intense, how connected, how in touch you are, because like with her, it's not about her, right? But let me just see. What else came up? Coffee cup, okay. So that's basically just kind of going on dates, getting to know each other a little bit more. Alright, let's see what else comes up. The butterfly, okay. Okay. It makes sense, but it doesn't answer the question. That's the thing. So like I said, like spirit in your team will only tell me what you need to know and what they want you to know. But is she dating someone else? Unclear from this pool. But you know, I will see what other information I can get from another deck for you. But yeah, basically here, right? Like this is definitely twin flame energy right here, these top 3 cards. Even though the twin flame card didn't come out, these top 3 cards are twin flame energy. It usually does and can appear very karmic, and there's a reason for this. It's because what happens in karmic relationships is that it pushes you to grow, right? Like it pushes in your face things that you know are not good for you, and it makes you decide, do I stay and suffer, or do I choose myself? Do I know my worth, right? So yeah, and then this sword in the rose is basically you choosing yourself, setting your boundaries. It's very important when it comes to twin flames to set your boundaries. Okay, so the thing with your situation is it's so new that you guys haven't even gotten to this point yet. Like, you haven't even gotten to this point yet. Like, I think this is just to verify and tell me that, yeah, you guys are most likely twin flame dynamic. But this right here is probably where you guys are at. Where it's like, oh, it's like, you know, you feel that rush from like that spark, right? You know in your feeling, like in your gut, in your heart, in your soul, that you recognize this other person, but you feel like they complete you, right? That's your other half of the soul, but that's not necessarily the correct mindset to take when it comes to twin flames. Like a lot of people that talk about twin flames, like they don't actually know or have experienced it themselves. Like they've just heard of it and they hear about that dynamic, but it's totally different when you actually experience it. And I think that's why you were brought to my channel, because I did, and I am still going through the twin flame dynamic, and it never really goes away, but you are ultimately left with a choice, right? Yeah, it's definitely intense, and I'm glad that I experienced it so that I can just share the information with others. But yeah, we'll get to that later. Sorry, I keep like I keep telling you, like, I'll tell you later, I'll tell you later. It's because you're so new, right? And I know that you need to experience these things yourself to fully understand, because if I just tell you, like, you're not going to really either one, fully understand it until you know, or maybe not even believe, right? Because it's like, oh, maybe you'll be like, oh, maybe my relationship will be different. And, you know, you never know, it could be. But, coffee cup. So you're in this stage where, like, you just want to get to know her better, like, have that, build the connection more. And like the butterfly is like, you know, transformation, right? Metamorphosis, evolving. And that's basically what the twin flame journey is about. It's transforming yourself. So the twin flame journey is going to like it's great that you met your twin flame, but just know that you should not focus on the relationship. Like, don't worry about if she's dating or not. Okay. Let me just check your bottom deck. Addiction. Okay, yeah. So there's a sense of codependency, which is not healthy. So a lot of people don't even like, me myself included, I don't like to like romanticize the twin flame journey, although it is pretty romantic and I am like person that's in love with love, right? Like, but at the same time, like I know the reality of the situation. It's not like the butterfly feeling and the lovey-doveyness. Like, no, that part, the intensity, like it goes away fast, man. Because it gets real. It gets real super fast. Let me just catch up on your comment, Quattro Keithman. In the beginning, we talked a lot. I just feel so much for her, and I don't know why. Okay. I saw another reader, but I don't vibe with him, so I don't think he was correct. Yes, that's me, but I feel like I'm always getting led on by her. Okay, right. So when it comes to twin flames, there's always like that chaser runner dynamic, and usually the masculine energy is the chaser, and well, you guys will switch roles like over time, right? So right now she's being the runner, right? Because she's scared, right? Because she probably feels that connection with you too. But it's like it's too real for her, it's too intense, or she's just not ready. And most likely she hasn't woken up yet. So she may be just oblivious to it as well, like I was. Like my masculine energy woke up first and knew immediately who I was and said nothing to me for 8 years, okay? 8, 9 years, something like that. And I woke up very recently, like maybe like less than a year ago. So it's been crazy. So like, yeah, trust me, I understand. And so when he was describing what happened, oh, goodness, really? Maybe I'm not supposed to talk about this, but yeah. Let me see. Sorry, give me a second because I have to see how much I can tell you. Okay. He needs to find out. Okay. But I want to tell him. Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you as much as I can. Okay, because I don't want you to avoid it so that you don't get hurt, but just be prepared. Okay, like I keep telling you, it's going to be a rough road. Okay? But just know that everything that happens, it's for the best. It's for your own good. Okay? But the main thing to take away from anything anyone tells you about the twin flame dynamic is that it's not about the other person. It's not about your twin. Okay? Because think about it. If that person is your twin and you're supposed to be together, you either are already in the spiritual realm, right? In the astral plane, whatever. So you're not actually without her. But in this physical, in the 3D world, you guys have just decided, right, to be two different people to experience two different. That you even found each other is already a rarity. Sorry, did my live skip out? Okay. Hopefully, Quattro, can you comment to make sure you're still here? I don't know. I think I'm good though, right? But yeah. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's already rare enough that you found her and it triggered your awakening, right? And the thing is that it's not about her, it's about you, right? So it's about you doing your inner work, healing your inner child wounds, doing your shadow work, integrating the shadow, the ego, the self, the soul. Okay, Quattro says yes. Okay, we're back. And yeah, so whether you guys are together in the physical world, in this 3D world, in this timeline or not, it's not important. So no matter how intense your feelings are for her right now, like I get the feeling that she is straight up oblivious, like she's still sleeping. She has no idea. And it's like you can, if you've been asking her to hang out and whatever, you guys work together, like I mean, you can shoot your shot. You can try. You can try to, like, you know, ask her out on a date or whatever. But if you keep feeling like you're led on, maybe she's just not ready, or maybe that's also a part of the lesson for you to learn, right? Maybe you need to just work on yourself a little bit more so that you really know what you want. Like, yeah, like it's not enough to just go off the connection, if that makes sense. The connection will always be there no matter what, right? But like it takes, in order for her to be ready for you, you need to be ready for her. And there's a reason why she's running, if that makes sense. But yeah, but like in my case, I just didn't know. I was just like, oh, hey, cool guy. Like, well, not cool guy, but I was like, oh yeah, like he seemed like a nice guy. That felt like a connection, but I didn't think anything of it. To me, it was just like, yeah, you know, sometimes you meet people and you just vibe and you're just like, yeah, that's my kind of people. Like, that's the kind of person I'd like want in my life, you know, like just as a friend. That's how I thought for like freaking 8 or 9 years. And then the whole time turned out he knew, he woke up and he remembered our past lives together, this and that, whatever, whatever. That's another day, another story, but yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I would say my main message is to focus on self. But at the same time, I know you need to experience this relationship with her now that you found her in order to grow. Because she's going to slingshot you into even higher. And you're gonna do the same for her. Like you're most likely you're gonna activate and wake her up. And things may or may not work out between you two. I think that's what I also want to emphasize is that, of course, ideally, we want things to work out with our twin, right? Because it's so intense, and you're like, I didn't go through all this for nothing, you know. But the thing is, you can't think of it that way. It's not like, again, I'm gonna say it again. It's not about the relationship. It's about you. It's about your relationship with yourself. Because if you break it down on the soul level, she is you, right? And and then if you think about it from like the most pessimistic point of view ever, right? Let's say you shoot your shot, things don't work out, and you're like, you feel like, oh, I can't live without her, whatever, 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 right? But like, you can't really even think that way because she is you. Like, you can't ever be away from yourself. Maybe just physically, you guys will be away from each other, but like, you guys are literally one soul. So in basically a million other timelines and other dimensions, you guys are together. Like, you're one. You're one and the same. So it's like, if you look at it from that aspect, like right now, like me and mine is like, you know, we're on in 3D realm in separation and probably gonna be forever, and that's okay. And that's totally okay. Why is that okay? Because I know if that person was really my twin, like, we're not even apart. Does that make sense? Okay, and Quattro says that makes sense. So yeah, so basically, so then it's like, okay, so what's the point then? What is the whole purpose of this twin flame journey? It's to know yourself more, to know your self-worth, to, again, deal with the things you need to do. Because your twin is basically just going to mirror you, right? They're going to mirror you. They're going to trigger every insecurity you've ever had, okay? Everything that irritates you, makes you upset, angry. They may bring out like everything you don't want in a partner. They're gonna mirror. They're gonna be. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the hardest romantic relationship to sustain. I would say 99% of twin flames, like they're just meant to teach each other a lesson. They're meant to just kind of be soundboards for each other, marry each other, and part ways, and end up with soulmates. So, I mean, there are the few that do end up together because they did the work separately, but it's really hard, depending on the lessons you have to learn, to come back together, because it's like sometimes twins can turn karmic, hence the karmic thing. Again, every relationship, just in general, it takes two to make it work, right? And if one twin does the work, the healing, and the other doesn't, and they choose to go dark, there's no way that it can come together. The frequencies, you're just not aligned anymore. Like, you're never gonna be on the same level. Therefore, on the 3D world, like, it's just not gonna happen. But in the spiritual realm, like, you're one anyway, so it's not that big a deal. You know, remember, in the grand scheme of things, like, this earth life, this lifetime is like a blip. It's like nothing, you know? So just know that if you really feel that person's supposed to be with you, or you are that other person, or like they're your other half, whatever, like, it's not that big a deal. Like, you guys will be together, or you guys, since time is, you know, not linear and time happens all at once, right? It's like you're together already. And she's out with her girl. Okay, like her girlfriends? Like, she just hangs out with her girlfriends? Is that what you mean, Quattro? Okay. What else was I saying? What else do you need to know? Since it sounds like you're new to the twin flame thing. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, like, you know, Lana's out there just living her best life right now. She's focused on her career and just, like, you know, hanging out with her friends, being single, like, you know, maybe potentially dating around. And I know, like, that may make you feel a certain type of way, but at the same time, remember, like, the people you're supposed to be with, like, if they're meant to be with you, like, they will be eventually. At the same time, work on yourself. But it's like, if you really want to be with her, then shoot your shot, you know, but make sure it feels right to you at the same time. Okay. Let me see, what else do they want you to know? Yeah, because remember, you woke up first. Yeah, she's not awake at all. Like, you woke up first, so you kind of have to just be patient with her. Beatrice says, I wonder if mine is a twin or karmic or soulmates. Ethel. Okay, Ethel put your question there. Okay, sorry, I'll catch up with the comments in a little bit. But yeah, Quattro, let me see if there's any last things I need to tell you. Because again, this is really intense and it's going to be hard. So please, again, feel free. Anyone that's here, feel free to come back to my Vibe and Chills and just kind of, like, you know, update me or talk or vent about anything, because, like, when it comes to twin flame stuff, it's so hard to talk about. It's so intense. Like, it's even hard for me to even tell you about what I know. That's how intense it is. But yeah, but either way, you're gonna be good, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna grow, you're gonna learn to know yourself more. But the things that you're so like green in it, if that makes sense. Like, you're such a new, like, it's new, it's still fresh, it's still in the beginning. Like, I want you to enjoy it. I'm not trying to scare you or, like, make you not take action, because it is what's best for you. There's a reason why you woke up, there's a reason why you realize she's your twin, right? And the thing is that a lot of twins become karmics. They're just, like, the worst karmics ever in existence. It's like karmics on steroids. So yeah, and that's okay. Like, I'm so grateful for mine. Like, I've learned so much, I grew so much, I, like, gained so much when it came to my abilities, my power, my intuition. Like, I learned to stand up for myself, I learned my self-worth, I learned to love myself unconditionally. Like, the pros to this situation, if you really do your healing and learn your lessons, it far outweighs the cons. So I don't want whatever I'm telling you to scare you, okay? I just want to prepare you because I wish someone had told me all this stuff before I had to go through it. But yeah, okay. But yeah, so, okay. So I'm being told to tell you, don't worry about what Lana is doing, if she's dating someone or not. That's actually something you can just ask her yourself, right? But the message you were brought here to hear was to focus on yourself. If that like resonates with you, Quattro, because yeah, the whole twin flame journey, like I keep saying it, it's not about anyone else, it's about you. Like people that go through twin flames, they're meant to just accelerate because you're meant to do like great things in this world. Like you have a special mission to achieve, and you need to realize what that is. I don't know what yours is specifically, but if you have a twin flame dynamic, both of you are meant to do something great in this world to help humanity, okay? So that should be your focus. But in order to help others, what do you need to do first? You need to be able to help yourself. But yeah, I'm so curious on like I really want, please update me on how your storyline unfolds, because yeah, it's really rare for me to run into someone in the beginning of a twin flame dynamic. So yeah, thank you for finding me. Thank you for being the first to ever donate on my channel, like legendary. And yeah, there's definitely a reason why you're brought here. So if you ever need like to talk about your twin flame journey, because it is rare to find people that actually like are twin flames themselves. So yeah, feel free to contact me again. And yeah, come back on the vibe and chill. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck, Quattro Keistman. I would say at this point, shoot your shot. Okay? Like if you feel like she keeps leading you on, like just kind of be a little bit more direct. Like maybe she's just not taking you seriously, or maybe she is just scared. But you kind of just have to convince her to give you a shot, maybe. And Quattro Keistman says, thank you again, Ninja. Oh, no problem. Anytime. And thank you. Thank you so much for your donation, for being here, for sharing your story, you know, for listening. I know it's not easy. Like the thing with me is that I don't sugarcoat stuff, so like I'm very frank, and I will tell you what you need to know. So please just know that like if there's anything I say that disappoints you or hurts your feelings, just know that's not the intent, and I'm not trying to discourage you. Again, like I said, like just be excited and know that whatever happens in this dynamic, you're gonna grow and you're meant to do great things. Okay? All right. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, my client never showed up. Which I guess it was meant to be. Because I'm just looking at the time now. I totally lost track of time. Okay, but I do have to go in about 25 minutes or less. Let me catch up on the comments. Okay, let me go scroll back up really quick. Okay, Ethel, you're up. If you're still here, please leave a comment down below. Sorry, just catching up. Beatrice says, I wonder if mine is a twin or karmic or soulmate. Beatrice, I'm getting the feeling that your husband is a karmic soulmate. At least the way he's acting at the moment. If he was a twin, I don't think it would have. No, it would have been way too crazy. And the way he's acting is like, no. No, I don't think so. I don't think he's a twin. But I'm hoping he is a soulmate and not a karmic soulmate. Though soulmates can turn karmic, and karmics, I believe, can. I don't know. Does it work the other way around? I haven't personally heard of it, though it is possible, right? Because anything is possible. It is possible, yeah. But I would say he's either a karmic soulmate or just a soulmate. Ethel says, will I get married in November or December? And will it be to Isaiah? And will it last and be happy? Is there any energy I have to change? Ethel says, good luck, Quattro. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, Ethel says, I'm here. Take your time. I'm new here. Oh, thank you for finding us, Ethel. Thank you for joining. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe and definitely ring that notification bell to be notified of when I go live next, because I am super random and I only go on live when I am called to. And if you haven't yet, make sure to thumbs up the video so that it can reach more people like you that need to be here. Okay. Okay, so you want to know if you're gonna get married in November or December? Like just in general? Or are you engaged already and you're wondering like which month? But then you also asked like, will it be to Isaiah? Okay. Are those just the 2 months that you would prefer to get married in? Ah, goodness. Every time, guys. Sorry. It's the freaking veil, man. So yeah, you know how it's almost Halloween? The veil is very thin. And the spirits, they be communicating a lot. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna ask. I'll see what comes out again. I have people, you can ask questions. There's no guarantee that they're gonna answer your specific question, okay? It's your spirit team, your energy that I'm tapping into, so it's whatever they allow me to know. I relay to you. Whatever they want me to tell you, that's what comes out. Let me just fix this again. Okay. Okay, and Ethel said, I did, and I'll be back again. Oh, thank you, Ethel. Oh, okay, so you're wondering when he will even propose to you? No, he said he'll propose and surprise you, basically. At a surprise moment. He wants to marry me. I'm kinda iffy. Okay, well, I think that should be your question, but why are you iffy? There's a reason why you're iffy, right? Always listen to your intuition. Here's one thing I can tell you, okay? My advice. For anyone thinking about marriage, before getting married, always listen to your intuition. If there's a reason you're kind of iffy, don't ignore that reason, okay? And if there are any red flags, do not ignore those red flags. They do not go away once you get married, okay? I'm not trying to sound jaded or bitter, but like, again, these are things I wish. At the same time, I wish I would have listened to. Like, I wish I had gotten this advice, but at the same time, like, I know everything I went through was for a reason. So I don't regret anything, and I'm so grateful for everything. But at the same time, I have to ask, right? Like, why are you feeling kind of iffy? Like, what is it about your relationship, the situation, or him that makes you not feel 100% comfortable with getting married? He loves me. I don't love him. And he had someone else. And lied to me, so I'm iffy. Okay. Well, that's a good reason. After going through all this, maybe I will bump into a soulmate. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing about soulmates, karmics, twin flames. Okay? With twin flames, they're really rare. Okay? So, like, most people that talk about having a twin flame, maybe most likely did not have one. Okay? Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the screen so it's not too crazy, but I guess that's as far away as it gets since I'm using giant tarot cards right now. But let's see. But he'll be good. He knows you're talking about him. But let's see. But he'll be good with me. He just texted me now. Okay, the question is, do you trust him now? And like when he had someone else, basically he had a third party the entire time you guys were together? Or like how long did it last? And then how did you, like if you found out about it, why did you still stay with him? Or like I don't understand the full situation. Yeah, everyone is a soulmate, friend, family, kids. Yeah, exactly. Soulmates come in various forms or relationships. It's not always romantic, and that's also the same with twins and karmics. Like twin flames do not have to be romantic. MJ said, "I'm so sorry I had to leave earlier, but thank you for the reading. I went back to finish watching it. It definitely resonated with me. Again, thank you for these amazing readings, heart." Oh, you're welcome, MJ. I was wondering, I was like, the chat is so quiet. But yeah. Oh, thank you, MJ. But yeah, you're very welcome. Ethel says, yes, I found out on a dating site, and she messaged me on Messenger, but he said he doesn't want her. Yikes. How long have you been dating? And how long has he been cheating? Was it like your entire relationship? I don't understand. Okay. I mean, like, I'm being told to remind you of your self-worth. Like, do you feel you deserve to... Like, do you really want to be with someone that had another person? And that didn't even tell you about it, but got caught, and that was the only reason why he did? And his only reason is to say, oh, I don't want her, I want you? A couple of years, and yes, the entire... Oh my goodness, the entire relationship. Yeah, no, I don't like the sound of this dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he does not feel right for you. Beatrice says, one day I had a dream to buy tarot cards, and I did buy a deck. Only used it once, we'll keep practicing. Okay, great. Yes, Beatrice, please do. And join in on more of my vibe and chills so that we can just learn and teach each other how to... Well, I teach you guys, but I also, you know, hone in on my skills of reading tarot. So yeah. Beatrice, if you missed the beginning of my life, I did kind of have a tarot lesson in the beginning. So you can always go back and watch that later, okay? Ethel says, well, all my relationship has been like that, so I'm used to it. But if I'm meant to be married, then I will. Okay, bam. That right there, Ethel, says so much. There's a reason why all your relationships are like this, because you're not learning the lesson you're supposed to learn. Okay, I'm gonna give you my life consultant advice, okay? If you missed earlier in the live, I'm not just like a regular person. I'm not just like a reader. I'm not a tarot, oracle, whatever, okay? Like, I actually studied, got my degree in psychology, did life consulting, aka life coaching, like helping people for over 20 years, okay? Like, this is what I do. I do this vibe and chill, you know, pro bono, because it just didn't feel right for me to charge people if I just want to help, right? But I do appreciate the donations today. Oh my goodness, like that means the world to me. But honestly, don't have to, guys. But it really, like, you know, I feel the love. I appreciate it. But yeah, again, everyone who's watching this video, buy a deck of cards, something. Oracle, Tarot. If you don't know how to read Tarot, Oracle decks are a good way to start because it just doesn't have as much to interpret. But yeah, just grow your intuition. I just want you guys to all be good. Yeah, right there. So the universe, spirit, right? They're gonna keep repeating the lessons that you need to learn just with different people over and over and over, and it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Trust me, from someone that also did not know my worth in time. Let's see. Ethel said, that's why I asked any energy I have to change. And thank you for this. Oh, you're so welcome, Ethel. But yeah, basically, it's just it's a karmic lesson. Yeah, this guy you're with right now, he's a karmic. He's like, the universe is gonna ask you. Like, they're trying to make you realize your self-worth, that you do not deserve to be with someone that had someone on the side for so long and just kind of just talks. Like, what makes you think that if you marry him that he'll be faithful or treat you the way you deserve to be treated? It's like, it's one thing if you guys have like an open relationship and like it's equal and it's mutual agreement, right? Like, that's fine, right? If it's out in the open and you both are like, yeah, okay, like, I can be with other people, you can be with other people, we'll just be safe, blah blah blah. Like, you put things on the table like that. But the thing is that, like, his character is flawed, his morals, his ethics. Like, that's not something you should put up with just because you have been for so long. Like, that's not what you deserve. That's not what you're doing to him. So why do you think it's okay? Like, if you did that to him, would he be okay with it? And if not, why is it okay for him to be like that to you? Okay. I thought he said he won't cheat. When do cheaters ever say they will? What guy that ever cheated on someone, or vice versa, a girl ever? What cheater ever said to someone, "Hey, let's be together, but by the way, I'm going to cheat on you"? No, they always say they won't cheat. Trust me, I know. Not because I'm a cheater, but because I've been cheated on as well. And they always lie. They always say like, no, you're the only one I want. I choose you. I just only want to be with you. They just say whatever they can just to keep you around because they're taking from you. They're not giving, right? They're just taking and using you for whatever they want. And that's not what you deserve. Sorry, I'm like talking so like adamantly because it's just like it's hitting a nerve for me because it resonates with me so much. Like, again, I wish someone had just shaken me and been like, oh, wake up. Like, no, like, you cannot sacrifice yourself, your needs, your morals, your ethics to try to please someone else. Like, no. And sorry, I haven't pulled any cards because I'm just channeling for you, but yeah, I can pull cards as well. But yeah, whatever I'm telling you is what you need to be hearing right now, okay? Okay. He wants me all to himself. I cheated on him too. Okay. Well, that's very honest. But the thing is that, like, did you tell him or did he find out? And Ethel said, I think we will probably get married. And Ethel says, I need to hear that. Well, the question is, okay, here's what I want to know. Did you cheat before he cheated on you? Or before you found out he cheated on you? Or after you found out he cheated on you? And how did he take the news of hearing you cheated on him? Or does he not know? Does he know you cheated on him? Okay, yeah, so you cheated on him after, which is, he deserved that. Sorry, not gonna lie. I mean, I try not to take sides, but he deserved it. But the question is, why did you stay with him? right? So there's a self-worth issue here at your core, right? There's something about you that thinks you deserve it, that you deserve that treatment. Like, oh, well, everyone I've been with cheated on me, and so that should be okay. But like, why? Right? I'm pretty sure that messed with your self-esteem, your confidence, your sense of self-worth. But the question is, why do you keep like putting yourself in situations where you make it seem like that's an okay thing to do? He doesn't want me to be with anyone else now after he found out. Well, that doesn't mean he loves you, though. That's the thing. Doesn't mean that he truly loves you. It just means he's possessive, and he's full of pride and ego, because he wants to be the only person that gets to play with you, right? Like you're like a toy. He doesn't want anyone else touching his toys, but he wants to play with all the other toys. He doesn't want to share his. That's just a very selfish, narcissistic mindset. That's not gonna make for a very healthy marriage. And you know, speaking from personal experience, divorce is not easy, man. Like, if you can avoid getting married, if things are like this, I would not. I mean, and the thing is that you said you don't even love him, so like, why marry him then? I don't understand. He's unfaithful. You don't love him. Like, what do you get out of this? Well, he's not so bad. He's not abusive. That's the same mentality I had, and then I realized that when you say abusive, like he may not be physically abusive, but he is emotionally abusive, because he's not like he's not taking your feelings, your heart, and all that stuff into consideration when he goes out, when he cheated on you your whole relationship. Right? He didn't think about you. He only thought about himself and his own needs. And the only reason why you found out was because that other woman reached out to you. Do you think he ever would have just came to you and told you himself? No, he would have taken that to the grave. Like, he didn't even have the balls to tell you that he cheated. Like, you had to find out from the other woman. I was married before. I'm divorced. Yeah, so you know what it's like. Don't put yourself in the same situation with a different person. He's 36, I'm 47. He was never married and no kids. Okay, so do you feel that because he's younger, like you'll never find someone again? I don't know. I personally think you deserve better. Like, it's like you've been married before. So if you don't marry for love, what's the point? What's the point, right? Is it because you're afraid to be alone? Because then that's the issue that you need to focus on. You need to be happy by yourself in order to be happy with someone else. You need to be okay with who you are and being with you all the time in order for someone to be accepting of yourself and be with you all the time, right? Like, it starts with you. So I don't understand why you want to marry him. I mean, I can see the perks that he would get from marrying you, but it doesn't make sense why you want to marry him, besides the fact that, oh, he's younger and maybe like physically, right? Maybe he just, you know, can fulfill you in that sense. But even then, that's a risk if he's not faithful. Like, you don't want him bringing back any kind of like incurable disease or something. So for taking up your time, no, I have options. No, I'm not alone. I'm okay by myself. I'm a Pisces. Okay, good. So why do you think that you'll most likely marry him? I don't understand. Like, you don't need to accelerate a relationship that very obviously is very unhealthy. Like, I mean, if you still want to keep him around, that's your choice, but you don't have to get married. She's in another country. He'll never see her. Right. But the thing is that if he even had another person, a third party, what makes you think that there won't be another that is in the country? It's not about her. That's the thing. You cannot focus on the third party, because you're in a relationship with him and not her, right? It doesn't matter who she is, where she is, what, anything about her. It's not about her. It's the fact that he even had he even had a third party, that he stepped outside of the relationship to begin with. That's the issue. Girl, you are not old. 47 by girl, I mean, like, you know, beautiful woman. But don't think that way. That's the wrong mindset. That is totally the wrong mindset. Oh no. Sorry. I don't know why this is just a thing that just decides to keep happening. But yeah, okay. That is, yeah, the wrong mindset. You can't be like, I'm getting old, it's time to settle. No. If you're gonna settle for someone better at least. Like, I'm getting this feeling that, okay, I'm gonna ask you, does he rely on you financially? Let's just see what comes out. Okay, you said no. That's good. Okay, even though he doesn't rely on you financially, do you potentially, does he have potential, okay, how can I say this? Does he potentially have a lot to gain by marrying you? Queen of Wands is you being confident, right? Knight of Swords is something like, Knights are usually always about taking action, coming in fast. Okay, I would rely on him and me. Okay, so you would gain a lot. So that's your motivation for marrying him, even though, and staying with him, even though he cheated on you the entire time. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, he's coming in fast, exactly. Let's see what else. The Fool, you gotta take a leap of faith. Chariot, keep it moving. Yeah. I don't know, like, my advice to you, just in the big picture, is to not marry him. But I understand that there are certain situations where, you know, if you're in that mindset, I don't know, I feel like it's a trap, man. I don't know, it just does not feel right to me. I don't like this feeling. No, yeah, I can't even justify you marrying him. Nope, can't do it, sorry. But again, it's your life. You need to listen to your intuition. But your intuition is telling you, please be wary, right? Did I say that right? Wary. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, you're iffy about it. There's a reason. I would move with him. Okay. I don't know. But okay. Here's the thing. If you cheated on him, did you do it as like revenge for him cheating on you? Because then, like, why did you stay with him if you found someone else? But you don't love him. Okay, yes, but I'll give it more thought. Yes, definitely. Please, 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 please think very, 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 very deeply about this, okay? But I can just see that it stems from your lack of self-worth. Like, I'm gonna keep it very blunt with you, which is what I do, you know, like I can tell you just don't have that that self-love for yourself, and so you're accepting these situations that are not really like what you deserve. And when you really realize like who you are, and just how worthy you are of true love, like you're gonna realize that it's gonna hit you. Even if you marry him, you will still learn your lesson, because the universe is going to show you that, hey, you're not doing what's best for you. And so the question is, do you want to learn the easy way or the hard way? You choose your path, okay? Maybe I'll give it till February, my birthday. Yeah, I would say definitely the longer you think about it, the better. Like, it's never a wise decision to rush into marriage, because marriage it's a commitment, like, as you know. And I mean, it's your choice to settle, but the question is, like, is that all you think of yourself? Ethel said, I'm hard-headed. Yeah, I get that feeling. It's okay. I mean, a lot of us are, and that's good. You know, sometimes it's good to be stubborn, to really, like, stand for what you believe in, but in another sense, it could be just, you know, not the best for you sometimes. So just consider both aspects of being stubborn. Yeah, I'm hard-headed. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, just from the energy read, not a good idea. Okay, not a good idea. Like, you're gonna learn either way, because like you're repeating the cycle instead of closing it out. But it's really up to you, right? You have free will, and it's okay. Sometimes it takes us learning that one last lesson. Like, that happened to me. I was like, okay, I think I got it this time. I got it. And then they put me in a situation where I repeated my past mistakes. And then I was like, ah. and then I finally got it. Okay, so sometimes it just takes it takes that amount of times to really learn, and that's okay. You know, like, there's no shame in that. Okay, yeah, put in the hard work. Knight of Wands, flighty energy, playboy, player energy. Yep, fly by night, not stable. So even if you put in the work to make it work, yeah, it most likely will not. I hate to say that, but that's what the cards say. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be a challenge. You know what's so funny? Like, I worked with a client that said that same thing just the other day. And this is what I told that person. That is an excuse you're telling yourself. Because it's scarier to walk away. It's more of a challenge to walk away and start over than it is to stay in your karmic cycle. Because you're scared. Right? Just like everything you said, like, I'm getting old. Maybe it's time to settle. Maybe I should just, like, be okay with the infidelity and the possessiveness and the treatment. At least he doesn't hit me, you know, like, does that sound right to you, though? Oh, okay, no problem. I will think about it. I really love a Gemini. So we'll see. Ethel, you have another? So you actually love somebody else, but you are considering marrying this karmic? You need to explain. I don't understand. Of course, yeah, you got options. So that's what there's a disconnect here, because it's like, you have options, you deserve love, you deserve true love. So why are you choosing, like, the worst option? Or why are you even considering the worst option? Yes, in love with the Gemini. Okay, what's the Gemini situation, though? Is the Gemini available? Why are you not with the Gemini? Please explain. And thank you so much for sharing your story. So interesting. Gemini ghosted you. Is the Gemini the person you cheated with? Ace of Wands, new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to start anew. He is with someone else, and yes. Okay, so because you feel defeated, you're just settling. You see how that's not the right thing you should be doing, right? So I'm trying not to tell you what to do, but like, it's hard. Yeah, see, things behind the scenes. Knight of Wands again. This is like a no fly-by-night player. Oh no, yeah. See, shady. Seven of Swords. Shady, doing things behind your back. Secrets, keeping secrets. No, not good, not good. Yes, thank you, Ethel. You got it. Yes, I should just be single. Yes. Focus on yourself right now. Focus on yourself, exactly. Ethel said all the options. And shady, yeah. Yeah, seriously. You should just be single. There's nothing wrong with that. You need to really focus on your sense of self-worth. Right. Let's see what this one says. Yeah. Here we go. So when you actually maintain your boundaries, when you know your sense of self-worth and you maintain your boundaries, like, you're gonna have success. You know, you won't fail when it's right. But if you try to fall back into these karmic relationships, like, it's only gonna lead to heartbreak and more pain. Like, you don't need that. They are all wrong. So you know this, Ethel. You know this in your gut. So you know what you need to do. Ethel said, thank you. Needed this. Yeah, no, thank you so much for sharing, because, like, I know it's tough, and I know, like, I'm being really, like, blunt and frank with you, and I know it's hard to hear, you know, but, you know, I'm gonna tell you what's best for you. Well, you know what I mean. Not like I know what's best for you, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna relay the message. Okay, because I only want what's best for you. Yep, keep it moving, the Chariot. You need to progress forward. Queen of Cups, because yeah, you deserve that emotional fulfillment, like, for yourself. There's a Libra who likes me. So again, options. See, I don't understand why you even feel the need to settle. Like, you have no trouble finding someone that wants to be with you. The question is, who do you want to be with? Who's right for you, right? Just date around or be single. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to be settling down for the wrong person. Find someone that really matches you, that fulfills you, that fits you. And yeah, date around or be single. Exactly. But I think there is a lot of inner work you need to focus on to raise your frequency and your vibration to attract the right people to you, because it just sounds like you're at a lower frequency to where you're attracting the wrong people towards you. So yeah. King of Wands, player. Yep, keep it moving. See this guy with the boat? Moving away from this dude. Okay? So Wands represents, like, it's like a phallic symbol. So yeah, King of Wands, usually never faithful, never loyal. That's one interpretation. And then, like, you what is this? Six of Swords. Yeah, moving away. Leaving it behind for something better. But just know there is, like you said, there's so many options. You don't need to settle. My kids, like, they want you to be with one good person. Yeah, of course, your kids all want you to be happy. So they would for sure not want you to settle or marry a wrong person. I have everything taken from me. Money, house, and men. So I will just date around. Yeah, I think you need to focus on finding yourself. Even before you start dating again, just find yourself. Like, I would say don't share your energy physically at this time because that creates a lot of soul ties and that makes it harder. That creates a lot of karmic situations. That's just my advice. It's up to you though. You know, you do what you want to do with your body, but I would say focus on yourself, do some introspection, figure out what it is about you that thinks it's okay for you to like be treated unfairly, right? Find that core issue. Definitely try to listen to some like frequency music, binaural beats, meditate. Okay, just kind of take some alone time because like I can tell like you're awesome energy. That's why you keep attracting all these men, right? You have so many options because they see the light in you. They see your power, but the only problem is you don't see it, right? And you need to see it. I can feel it. I can tell you're awesome. I can tell you right now, that's why I'm being so passionate about it, that you deserve the best. You deserve true love. But it makes no difference if you don't see it, right? So I'm trying to open your eyes and have you see it, because once you see it, like only good things can come from that. They think a rich guy would marry me. I don't think a rich man wants me, not even in my dreams. I do. First of all, don't say that. You obviously have so many options, right? And no matter how old you are, you're still able to pull all these options, which means you, for sure, you can pull a rich man, but do you need a rich man? No, you could be your own rich man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to stand in your power. You know, and don't ever say you don't think a rich man will want you. That again, another red flag that you need to do your inner healing, your shadow work, right? And also just be careful what you say out loud because words are spells. Okay, so to counteract that, say, I do think a rich man will want me. Rich men would love me. They'd wish they could be with me. Okay, say that. Do some mirror magic. Stand in front of the mirror. Tell yourself how awesome you are. Name 10 things. Okay, 10 things about yourself that you love, that someone else would be lucky to love about you. Okay, if you can't think about 10, then there's your problem. Your confidence level, your sense of self-worth is just not there. And that's what you need to work on. Ethel says, I'm a giving person. Yeah, I don't doubt that. But that's why these people that are takers are attracted to you, because they see that you are a giving person. Oh no, I got to go, guys. But yeah, let me just finish up really quick. Yeah, which is funny, I don't know how, but I do, and again, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. Sorry guys, I have to go right now, but thank you so much for joining me. Definitely please update me. Okay, come back, Ethel. Okay, we can talk more next time on the Vibe and Chill. I'll pull some real cards for you next time. Sorry, I have to go. Thank you everyone for joining the chat. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell to be notified when I come on next, because I will be back. But yeah, thank you so much. Remember, please set your boundaries. Never ignore the red flags. Focus on yourself, self-love, self-worth. Okay? All right, guys, I gotta go. Bye.